Oh my goodness, I think I'll stay and watch. How's it going? How's it going? Nice to know him. Steady growing was always hard to watch. How's it looking? How's it looking? How's it cooking? How's it cooking? I was joking, so give me all you got. Keeping me, keep from knowing. Keeping me, keep from showing. Keeping me, keep from growing. Keeping me, keep from knowing. Keeping me, keep from knowing. Keeping me, keep from showing.
We've got a loop.
We do have a loop. All right.
All right.
We'll try this.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
We've got an echoing extended.
We
lead into
do.
the loop. Oh no.
I really like that song.
All right. Well, maybe my cool.
All right.
We'll try this. Dang it. Dang it.
We've got an echoing extended.
We
lead
do.
into
Oh well, I'll kill it.
Oh no.
Sorry for everybody wondering what the heck's going on. I was trying to hack TikTok. You have to have 10,000. Hi everyone. Hi, welcome to Wen Newsletter, Stuff IO's weekly podcast that continuously makes fun of one of our co-workers with the title. I'm Sheila Doman.
I'm Jason Mansky.
And we are joined today with a co-host, Miss Traci Harding, one of our authors. So hi, Traci.
Hello. How are we going?
Fantastic. Besides me making us have loops at the beginning. Yeah, I was trying to hack TikTok. It requires you to have 10,000 followers in order for us to use our streaming software to go straight onto TikTok. And I said, what?
I'm smarter than TikTok.
I'm smarter than TikTok. And I was, except that it plays the sound out loud. And so we had sound loops. If I had a producer in another room.
Yeah, I guess you could have just muted your laptop.
But then we couldn't hear Traci.
That's true. There's too many. There's too much technical things.
That's the trouble with live, right?
Yeah.
Just trying new things live.
Maybe our coworker that we constantly make fun of would need to be like a producer in another room, and I'll get it going that way. So
could be. Well, we are very excited to have Traci here.
We are.
Traci is actually, I would say, an OG author with us.
Absolutely.
An OG member of.
It's been a while now. Yeah, it's been a few.
Yeah. It's a couple books we've done with Traci, and she was one of the early authors that I worked with back in the day. So welcome, Traci. And how is everything going out in your neck of the woods?
Beautiful, actually. It's very early here. We're at 7 a.m., but it's really glorious day out there. And I'm very excited to be with you guys over there. It's I love kind of your whole aesthetic because it sort of just goes everywhere.
It is kind of that. For everybody who doesn't know you or can't figure out your accent, tell us where you're joining us from today.
Oh, I'm in Brizzy.
Yeah.
that would be Brisbane to the rest of the world. Yeah. And I'm down in Oz, which would be Australia to the rest of the world.
Nice.
Which is why it's 7 a.m. here and everybody else is, going to dinner or sleeping.
Exactly. I actually felt really bad because we just had time change.
Yes.
And when I sent Traci the invite, we couldn't figure out why in the world it was saying that she needed to be on at 7 a.m. She was like, that's 8 a.m. That's an easy beginning of your day. She's like, but the calendar invite says 7. And then last week we went through the time change and both of us were like, oh.
Because I thought it was missing us because Brisbane isn't on the same time as the rest of Australia, of course.
Oh.
We don't have daylight saving, which is awesome. But nobody knows where they are here. It messes with my brain. I'm dyslexic, so it messes with my brain, this whole forwards, backwards thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have it here.
Well, again, for people that maybe aren't familiar with your work, Traci, can you kind of walk us through your background as a writer, how you got your start, and just sort of some of your history over the years of what you produced?
Well, my God. I mean, back in the 80s, I was actually in film. I worked for a
Okay.
couple of film studios in Sydney, and we were doing film scripts, but I got so sick of trying to go around and do the Ray's part that I decided, because I just have to write. I'm one of those people. I didn't actually do it for any reason. It was just because I have stories and need to write them. And so I did write one. And as soon as I'd finished it, my mother loved it. And she passed it on to her friend, Linny Rainbow, who is Australian actress. And she passed it on to her director friend who used to do a big show that was here, number 96. And he passed it on to Selwa, who became my agent.
Okay.
One that got me my first publishing deal back for The Ancient Future, which is the first book of this trilogy that we're minting. And that was back in about 1994, 1995. It came out in 1996. And I immediately got a contract for a trilogy because it just no promotion. I was no one. Nobody's ever heard of me before. It was the cover art. And it was just like, because it was just a stone circle, pretty much like a lot of the covers that we have in the first part of the mint for Ancient Future. And everybody was just drawn to it. And they sold out the print run in a month. I think that book, before we went into this print on demand thing, I think it had something like 28 reprints.
Wow.
A lot. And I mean, your average book like shelf life for a book at that time was 6 weeks. And then they would, send back anything they had left over. And it just kept going and going. So, yeah, they gave me a contract for a trilogy, and the Ancient Future trilogy happened. And it was huge because it's kind of not really serious fantasy. It's not serious sci-fi. It's very in your face, kind of real. My characters like to swear, which was something that didn't really happen in sci-fi back then. I'm not quite sure. But I mean, as Australians, like if we get put in a stressful situation, the first thing somebody's going to do is crack a joke, right? Or swear, or, that's what we do when we're panicked. So if we're cracking jokes, everybody panic, right? Anyway, so my characters kind of tend to do the same thing, and everybody, because it's relatable. But besides that, I was sort of heavily into the greater mysteries of the planet, where all these structures came from, Earthlights, because I saw some when I was in England. I was right in the middle of a whole event, and that was pretty amazing. I'm going, what is this? Can we please somebody look at it? And I mean, there were a lot of really great researchers and stuff doing work on it at the time. And I took all this heavy esoteric scientific doctrine and kind of put it in a story that people could relate to. And they're kind of just getting the information without knowing they're really getting the information. But for some reason, they have to keep rereading the books because it makes them feel good. Because you're kind of getting those subtle spiritual kicks up the arse, kind of all the way through it. And I mean, 12 chapters, this one, which is the first book I did with you guys. That was really spiritual book, probably one of the most difficult things to write, but most wonderful book I think I've ever written. They all sold out, which was fabulous. But The Ancient Future then went on to, and let me just make it clear, I finish books, I finish trilogies. The only reason that we went into the next trilogy is because I'm all about different periods of time and space. I have characters that reincarnate. I have characters that are immortal. They're running into people all the time. And so when we go through all these different time periods, my fans are going, oh, but what about the period when this happened? And we kind of skipped over that bit, like what happened there? And, and so a whole other trilogy was born out of that. And then I thought I was writing a new trilogy. I was really excited because it was more quantum physics based, because by that time, I think that was about early 2000s, I was kind of discovering quantum physics, and it was all matching up with all the esoteric meaning things we don't know. It's not got anything to do with the occult. Okay, just making that clear, because people tend to mix those words up. But I found that all that metaphysical, let's say that metaphysical information was matching up with all this quantum physics. And fun times. There was like books here, I said it in another universe, we're out of space. But then this main character, I'm going, God, she's a bit like Tori. And I mean, who's the lead character of the Ancient Future books? And we're on this spaceship and we're walking around bumping into all these people that look quite familiar. And I realized that this is just a whole new universe. And it starts crossing back into this universe. And then we're into other universe. Like, there is nowhere they won't go, my characters. Universes, dimensions, different states of consciousness, you name it. They're which is why there was so much of it. And we're still doing prequels. But they are all complete within themselves. You can kind of read any one of the series in any order, because it's all backwards, forwards, and sideways. So you're either looking at the history or you're looking at the future, or the ancient future. You're going backwards to look at the future. So, and they just took off. I mean, I have done standalones and stuff as well in between all of that. I've done 24 books in all with HarperCollins publishers here in Australia. And then some with HarperCollins overseas for a bit. They had a kind of, that was before we just did worldwide publishing. And so you had to go and get deals with different, territories. That's why they did festivals and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And you guys simplified that a whole lot. That just
said the whole world.
Just the whole world. That makes it so much easier. And whatever you want. Do you want it in hard copy? How is Mint and Print going, actually? For just any book? Is that?
It's good. Yeah. It's really good.
It's advancing in the background.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's huge. When you guys took that out, I just went, "Oh my God, that's massive!" But so excited.
I mean, the first book took a year and a half to set up. It was a insane project.
But tech's gonna catch up with it all. Yeah. It's like the moving covers, and I want to do moving chapter headings and all sorts of stuff. Little movies in there. It's just getting everything else done first, I guess, before we kind of dive into all of that.
Oh, the minute we get animated covers, you're our first call.
Yes,
there's nobody more that has on a monthly basis. How's animated covers coming, guys? But yeah, no, I'm hoping that. Yeah, I'm hoping that's one of the cool new advances with all the very fast moving tech that's happening and all the AI generation and stuff. It's hopefully that just becomes a very easy thing, is to have an animated cover.
With these 2 mints, a lot of people are probably going to be able to spot their cover in the trailers, or quite a few will anyway.
Yeah.
It was so much fun animating those, especially the underwater one, which I haven't released yet, Masters of Reality. That's next month. I'll release it.
Right.
But after this interview, I've got a video of the whole collection. So you can just have a glimpse of it. I'll put that up. Save you another chore.
Exactly. I was saying before this, it's always nice when we do things with Traci, because she helps me do my job so much. And you're just
do my job too, which is great.
And it's just I don't have to go create all this marketing material. Traci makes her own trailers, and I can just share them with the world. It's so nice. Yeah.
My sister from another mister. I like that.
Always have them in our emails, and then we finally started talking in real life person, and it's oh hey.
Actually, I was just thinking, this was the first mint where there wasn't a disaster going on, because I think the first one you had cyclones going on, and the second one was your lovely New Year's Eve incident, and then I think somebody else, it wasn't it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So the first one, I was on a call with Traci, and we're talking through the mints, and I'm like, Traci, I gotta hang up because there's a tornado siren going off right now at my house, and I got to figure out what's going on.
Out here in Australia, like that's just it's like, why are you sitting here? Like,
it's probably nothing, and I'll probably just go videotape it myself.
Yes.
But
yeah,
but yeah, it was it. This one,
because we don't,
yeah.
I mean, we have cyclones sometimes, and they make a big deal out of it, but really, it's just a big wind and rain. It's nothing really.
Yeah, we
not quite as exciting as a tornado coming in.
Right. Right.
Do our best to have the most.
We will work on that tomorrow.
Dear weather,
of vanilla mint, like we just hit it out normally. It'll happen. It'll be good.
Well, unless no, I'm not even going to say it.
No, don't bring that upon us.
No, we're not bringing that up. No, it's not happening.
So Traci, with your sort of like different universes and books that go back and forth, I know we've talked to other authors that kind of do that and have intermingling of different characters and stuff like that. Do you ever have any fans that call you out and say, hey, this isn't really possible, or this wasn't the arc of this person in this interview? Do you ever have anybody get real technical on you and call you out?
No, usually they're going, do you have like a timeline mapped all out on your wall or something? I'm going, no, it's in my head. And they're going, what? But when I write from the beginning of the book to the end of the book. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do this thing where you change things all the time because you'd never remember where it was. So it has to come out first time perfect to be able to maintain the timeline. So I take my time, and I like, rather than, because some writers do edit after edit after edit and it grows that way. I can't. I've got to go to a point. If I need to research or whatever, I go do it then, because it'll affect everything that's coming.
Right.
Like I've got a film producer who's got this right now, and there's writers that are trying to work out how to bring it to a TV series, and apparently they've got stuff, and they've only got the first 3 books in the prequel at the moment. And they've got it all mapped out, and it took him ages to try. It wasn't until he read the prequel that he figured out how he was going to do it.
Oh, wow.
But even then, because there's 9 other books, he hasn't even read. I'm reading the script going, I might want to tell him that point because he's going to shoot himself in the foot.
Right. Yeah, this actually is not true, but you don't find it out until book 8. How do we tell you
exactly. But yeah, they're having trouble with it. But I once... apparently, I was told by my producer that John Carpenter had read it, and he reckoned I had the best grip on time travel he'd ever read. I thought that was a lovely compliment.
Absolutely.
But I don't have it on record, so. His wife was trying to get it up at one point in the US, but we had a lot of trouble with the writer trying to claim it was his. It was just insane.
Oh, really?
And then he came back in through the back door of my publishers trying to buy it. It was so bizarre. But anyway, but I have a very good producer now, so.
Okay.
I can't say who it is, but pretty exciting.
Nice. So when does all that come out then? Do you know?
We don't. I mean, they've had it for 7 years. In that time,
that's a long
we've
time.
had how many disasters between, so it kind of just gets to the point where they get the contract signed, they're getting the money in the bank, and then we'll have a financial collapse, or a war will start, or we'll have a pandemic, or like it's just mad. Like so, apparently we're very close. Like but I never hold my breath as far as film and television is concerned. And my producer's great because she won't say a thing this time until the money's in the bank. Like she's just not. So it's
as we go further along, special effects are getting better and better.
Yeah.
So I just like, for a series like that, the special effects have to be absolutely on point. So
it might be a blessing in disguise that it comes out 8 or 9 years later than you thought. And you're like, actually, this would have looked funny in 2015.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, a lot of attitudes are changing that way, where, I mean, I really like ensemble casts. I like when you're not associating a character with, you know, so many other movies they've done before.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you know, when you're dealing with big studios and stuff, they've always got, you know, and so I kind of realize I have to let go.
Yeah.
In a sense, you know, so I'm just sort of going, whatever, you know, you've got a difficult enough job as it is. So, you know, as long as we are still on the right side of the moral page, let's go. You know, there's been times where she's gone, could be mafia. Going, in what sense?
Right. You're like,
what are they into?
Where's the money? Sci-fi. I don't know where mafia comes in. All right. So for everybody who is unfamiliar with this trilogy, first of all, book 1 is still for sale on book.io and stuff.io. So kind of give them a glimpse of what this trilogy lets them experience, possibly, and then we can get into what's for sale tomorrow.
What we've got, the way I came up with the idea for this book, let's start with that. I had a South African producer who'd just done King Solomon's Mines or something.
Okay. And
she was saying, and maybe Time Cop or something like that. And she was saying that martial arts were really big. You should write something with martial arts in it. And I'd already had this idea for this martial arts character like Tori. And then I thought, well, I want to do something unusual. And I'm going, well, you know, what happens if we throw a martial artist back into the Dark Ages with a whole bunch of butch knights? You know, what's going to happen with that? And it was just, it wrote itself. It was so much fun. But there's a Merlin involved. Now, Merlin is a term that is like a high druid is a Merlin, rather than Merlin being, well, Merlin was a person, different spelling altogether, and kind of a bit of a later period. But Taliesin was the bard that was big at the time of Melgren, who is the prince that she ends up teaming up with in ancient Wales. And I've had people from ancient Wales contact me and they love it. So that was really good, you know, because I was thinking, oh, what are they going to think about an Australian doing this? But my ancestry, of course, goes back to Ireland. You know, the story is that we were Irish and got kicked out of, no, we were Scottish and we got kicked out of Scotland, and then we went to Ireland, then we got kicked out of Ireland, we came to Australia. So that's just what my grandfather said. I don't know whether I'm supposed to believe that. But Ludgate, which is my maiden name, is like the Anglo-Saxon translation of the Welsh meaning gateway to the Lord of the Sky.
Okay.
So God knows. So anyway, so with that, she's obviously not sure about being back in the Dark Ages, as she's thinking about coming back here. And I mean, we do a lot of shifting around in time for various reasons. They've got an adversary who also shifts. So it's that. And then the second book that we're going into now, Echoing Time, she's got to go back to Atlantis. So we're in the Dark Ages, Atlantis, and then the present. And then the next one's into the future from about, I think it was about 2016 to 2035. So that book is kind of still playing out in present day. And it was weird because the year I picked that it all went to hell was 2020. It's right? And I wrote this in 1998.
You're our own Nostradamus, you know, who knew?
Well, I was reading Nostradamus actually, and Carl Sagan and Jung and all those guys that were doing predictions. And really because everybody's going, wow, you're amazing. I'm going, no, I was just looking at the information, because I was also researching future technologies, because there was this fabulous book called The Third Millennium, and it actually did the history of now, like into 2000 years into the future. So it was the whole timeline with pictures, and it was written by a scientist and a sci-fi writer. Absolutely fantastic book. So I was researching that, cross-referencing that with all the prophecies and figuring out what I felt happened. And a lot of it happened.
And then it happened.
And then it happened. And everybody's on to me going, what? I'm going, I forgot I even wrote that. That's like, it's 20 something, 25 years ago, 30 years ago. But anyway.
Okay. So we get into
it's it's epic.
Yeah.
And lots of fun because one of the characters, I'm not going to say who, but one of the most beloved characters gets killed in the second book, right?
Yeah.
Everybody, like, people were throwing down the book and throwing but they reincarnate and stuff.
You kind of allow anything to happen, though. So
anything could happen. So it's kind of fun that way as well. But just all the different play. It was just basically, where do I want to explore? Where do I want to go? Let's check this out. And there's that mystery that needs to get solved back there. And let's take a look at that. It just one thing led to another. But there's a really rich history running through there as well. Like, I get a lot of people reading it going, well, it's all real, isn't it? Because it kind of feels that way.
You're like, slightly. I might have just.
I mean, they just read it like on rotate, because it's like, as they grow up and kind of mature, they're picking up all these other things that they didn't pick up on before, or it goes a level deeper, So I've been really fortunate that way, because I sell a lot of books just in the fact that people's books are falling apart and they're buying a new copy. I see some, oh my God, they look like they should be archived or something, when you go to do signings, like the cover's falling off and it's kind of held together.
That's one of the hidden secrets that publishers don't want their customers to know, is they actually make hardcovers especially like, your paperbacks, they make them fall apart because they want you to buy more and additional copies.
Yes. Yeah. But we don't do that here.
One book forever.
Yeah. We just buy 10 because we want all the different covers. Yeah,
that's right. I can't help it. Right. But it's good because then I can do giveaways and stuff with some of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's cool. Speaking of giveaways, they're a little
segue.
Little I don't know, Easter eggy tease. We like to tease the tease of the teaser on this podcast.
The announcement of the tease.
Yeah. I mean, this is a trilogy. So if somebody owns book 1 and book 2 with us, is there something happening with book 3?
Yeah, you're getting an airdrop. You're getting it for free. And it's based on copies. So if you've got like sets, if you've got 5 sets, we'll give you 5 copies of Masters of Reality. Now, I think there's 400 copies of Ancient. We've sold about 180 of those. So there's still a couple hundred sitting there.
Okay.
Then we've got 300 of Echo. So the first 300 also get the Masters drop because there's only 300 of those.
Nice.
So that's the setup. So if we don't airdrop all of Masters, we'll put that up to Mint so that anybody who missed out or just hasn't got the funds now but they'd like it can come and get it later.
Okay.
If there's any left.
Nice. You're so nice. Well, that's super exciting because now everybody can actually own the entire trilogy. You don't even have to, wait for her to write the third one, anything like that. It's just going to be, you're going to finish book 2 and then book 3 is going to be poof in your wallet, in your account.
I think we're giving them a month to buy. And then we'll put the Mint up for Masters after the airdrop.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
And if anybody is interested in buying the Ancient Future, it is available with credit card or ADA. Just a couple of highlights of which covers are still available. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 are all still available for covers.
Prime rare ones still available. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yes.
And that one has a discount if you own 12 chapters of The Infinite Night.
Just go buy everything from Traci Harding on book.io and stuff.io and
Exactly.
Have it
And
taste
have them
good.
in the same wallet. That's right.
Yeah.
Because we did videos. If you have never done this before and you want to pay with credit card, Sheila did a video to explain that. Like, you follow it, 2 minutes long, easy. You'll need to have your account set up first. Like, just set up your account with stuff.
Yeah, it lets you do it as you go along. If you're not,
Yeah.
if you're brand new,
Cool.
it goes, hey, do you want to
Hey.
log in? Super fast.
You might need an account for that.
Yeah.
And then we did another one, like if you paid with Ada before, but you want to pay with credit card this time, there's also a way to do that. And there's also explain a video for that. And it's on your timeline and it's on YouTube, so on the Stuff channel. And it's on my channel. So, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, our YouTube channel is at Own Your Stuff. And there's loads of educational videos up there and snippets of all of our episodes and full episodes. But yeah, there are those helpful explainer videos for a lot of things. For instance, if you're like, well, I have this in a particular wallet, but I want to use a credit card. How do I make sure that it gets in that particular wallet so I can get book 3 for free? It's very easy. And you just watch a 2-minute video and follow the instructions and in pro mode. And then
yes, it's all in pro mode.
Yeah.
That one is anyway. The other one you don't have to be in
The other one's in simple mode.
So let's talk about the book for tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to go through the stats. So it's an Echo in Time, Atlantis, book 2. There are, as Traci mentioned, 300 editions.
Okay.
Units. They don't say copies because they're unique.
Mm-hmm.
There are 71 unique covers and 15 one-of-one covers.
All right.
So awesome. And it is
was so hard, like trimming it down.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
It is.
So many options. $5.99 in USD.
Okay.
Or Ada equivalent of $5.99 in USD.
Nice.
And that will go live at least our time tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Yeah. It's almost that time in Traci.
Yeah. Tor tells me that here in Australia it'll be 10 p.m.
There you go.
So you can do some light reading before you go to bed.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So now that I've been up early, I get to stay up late as well.
Here's a little funness for some and we'll post this to our Discord, and I'll make some gifts as well. But yeah, if you want to check out all the amazing covers, it is an absolutely beautiful book. The first book was the same way, so go and buy all of Traci's books. You'll have the art explosion in your wallet.
I like a bit of color. I like a bit of magic.
Yeah,
It's
very Atlantis feeling. It's underwater. It's the blues. It's the purples.
Oh, and the next one's even more so. The one that you get airdropped. Oh my god! Ooh. There's lots of space and underwater in that one.
Oh, even more space and underwater in book 3. Okay.
Yes, this one is more because it's all Atlantis. A lot of it.
Okay.
This one, and in the future, because they're at the Azores in the future, in the present day. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get a lot of that beautiful.
There's a couple Atlantis images
Yes.
in here of what
absolutely.
what Billy thought Atlantis would look like.
Is that a giant griffin?
Yes, it is.
This top one?
I don't know.
I had 2 of those, but I had to cut one, so there's only one griffin.
Okay.
Where is he? He's no, that's a centaur, and then there's a griffin somewhere though. There is one in there.
There it is.
He's in there somewhere. There he is.
Bam. Very cool.
Cute.
Thank you.
He's so cute.
I pet him and feed him. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. He's a bit of an empath.
Well, it's better than him wanting to eat me.
Yes.
So
it depends on what mood you catch him in, really, but mostly.
Depends if you're angry or not.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Depends on what you've been up to.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh. What have you been up to? Have you been writing new stuff? Or
Yes, because I've got I just released Sorcia's Story, which is the second prequel to Ancient Future,
okay.
which you can actually read without reading the first prequel, but they cross through each other. So if you've read the first one, you get more out of the second one. Like there's certain scenes where you'll know what's going on in the background, and somebody who hasn't read the first book won't. But my books are just like that. You know, there's lots of little Easter eggs all the way through. So Sorcia's Story just came out here. That's out on audio this year. It's coming up very soon. I think they're recording at the moment. And that one's been fantastic. I think there's one more in this series. I think that's it. Oh my God. The third prequel, and I think I'll be done with it.
Okay.
I think. It's all of time and space and 4 universes. That's a lot to cover, right?
That's a lot.
Like hell.
Yeah.
And all the spiritual around. I mean, Jesus.
There's so many things to incorporate when you're in interdimensional, interuniversal realms, and worlds, all the things.
I do love it though, because I just learn so much.
Yeah.
You know, it's like most of what I've learned about this world, I actually learned from my characters.
From doing, yeah.
It's like I research something, but then it kind of comes through them, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, right, okay, I see how that works, you know.
Or I see why somebody behaved like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing about my characters. Like, this is not good versus evil, really. It's more the self versus the self, or that's where they get to, you know. Like she's a brilliant fighter, but she gets to a point where she doesn't have to lift a finger because, you know, she knows better. She knows better ways to resolve things, you know. Even with enemies, quite often she can see straight through it. It's like, what is this person after? What do they want?
Right.
How can we sort this out without killing each other? I mean, oh my God.
Everybody in this world needs to learn.
That would be so great. But I mean, there is a bit of disaster. I mean, there's certainly a lot of disaster to get sorted in the process. But you know, that's what really kind of sets her apart. She's not really an idol. She's a bit of an ideal. And so it's kind of like everybody trying to match that mark, you know, rather than her. She's not preachy or certainly not demeaning. Like the men don't lose anything. Because they're as strong as she is, you know. They have to be. You know, she's back in medieval Britain. I mean, no, sorry, Dark Age Britain, Wales. It's a little bit, you know, like she sees a guy beheaded like first thing there, and that's not a normal everyday thing here in Australia, at least yet. And exactly. So she's kind of a bit taken back, but you know, so there's an adjustment on her behalf too. Like you can be kick-ass, but seeing somebody's head come off is a bit of a numb thing. But it's
a bit of a struggle on that day, you know.
Yeah, there was like, appetite was not huge.
Do we have any questions that came across?
Let's look. I've had this. Oh, we
got some comments.
We've got some comments. That's a lot of books on her shelf, is what Lord said. Have you written all those books on your shelf?
Which shelf? Oh, these ones. Oh, yeah, they're there. Yeah. This is the third trilogy, fourth trilogy. That's all 3 books in one. That came out for a while. Went to like, I don't know, number 5 on Amazon. That's a prequel. That's the second trilogy, standalone, some internationals, another trilogy, all my audios, and there's more up there.
Nice.
And this side is research.
Okay.
Although I've trimmed that down a lot. Like all these shelves used to be filled, but I had a second-hand sale at my bookstore and got rid of a lot of the books that I didn't think I was going to be using again because I kind of absorbed all that. So
yeah, it's, you know, sell them before they fall apart.
Exactly. But I mean, a lot of them I'd got from like the ADR bookstore here in Sydney, and they were really rare because it's not even open anymore and really hard to get books. So yeah, it did quite well that way.
Nice. Well, Lord did go and buy book 1 and said he pulled number 6.
Oh,
Number
thank
6 is
you.
off the
As we
table.
were talking. Yeah.
Because that'll be a nice haul for you. Jeez.
Yeah. We got some Aussie love from Tall Numpkins.
No, of course.
And then some love from Song, you know. He's
thank you, Song.
Still
You're
very
doing
far away
so
from
great,
us.
you guys. I keep missing the mints though, because I'm in Australia.
That's in the middle of your
that's
night. That's true.
But there'll be secondhand. Oh no, actually, because I did get one the other day because I got the one for Toll's little grandchild.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah.
Got a copy of that one because I didn't make the connection. And so I shared on that on my line as well. Because such a good
see that you had shared that. I think I shared your share. So yeah, it's still an active mint for his granddaughter.
Yes, go buy a copy. Gorgeous.
Yes,
which is
there was good news that he shared from us. So she was able to come home from the hospital, and she had a big tumor removed from her kidney, and so she's able to continue the next part of treatment because that went well. So everybody go and buy Kisses in the Wind.
Yes, Kisses in the Wind. Yes,
continues to help her. All right, any final words to upcoming?
Any final word? I mean, just
sci-fi authors out there hoping to be Traci Harding one day.
Well, I mean, I keep trying to preach the word out here, but we're sort of a little bit, people still don't really get it. Our government actually just passed a crypto bill. Wow. Which means they actually know what it is, which is really great. So maybe one day people understand that, that blockchain isn't, it's not a ripoff. It's actually exactly the opposite. But I think NFTs, I had someone go, don't put NFT on a post because it's just been tainted, which is so sad because that was kind of all an experiment, but the utility wasn't there. But now the utility is here. It's like tokenization, digital assets, decentralized.
Yep.
Digital assets are awesome, and you get to keep them and gift them. I mean, I just give them, like, I can doing giveaways.
Right.
It's so easy, right?
And it's gonna get easier. I mean, all we've been doing this week is testing send to a friend, and it's so easy now. So you can do it like with their Stuff.io username. You can do it straight to somebody's email. They don't even have to have an account. It just pops up as an email and says, Traci Harding gave you an Echo in Time. Would you like to receive it? And you go, yes. And then it goes,
this is going to be great for my normies.
Exactly.
So great. The ones that don't have the ADA wallet because, but they get to experience the whole Stuff.io experience. And which I love.
All the benefits, all the point of the technology is needed for everyone. It doesn't matter if you understand the technology or not. You deserve to actually own what you buy. Heaven forbid. Heavens forbid.
I mean, I don't know that many people really know that. Everybody I've told is a bit surprised by that. Yeah. And that it could just go. I wasn't really big on ebooks because I spend so much time on a screen. So I kind of didn't get ripped off in that fashion. But I've got lots of books for you guys. So, that was good because I just went, this is the way to go. Absolutely. If you're going to have digital, I want to actually have it. That would be That would be wonderful. I want to try and convince my TV people to kind of look this way as well, because I think, people want to be able to watch things when they want. It's like having a video library at home, but it's just on your computer.
Right.
And you actually own it, which would be fabulous, like for series and stuff.
We're dependent on certain services having that movie or TV series, and like how many things from when we were growing up are you like, oh, that'd be really cool to like watch some Heathcliff right now and show you this one joke, you know, and it's like, where in the world would you find, you know, it's like this
Yep.
stuff that just, where would you find it? So yeah, now you can be like, actually, I own that forever, and it actually isn't ever going to decay.
Heathcliff.
It was the first thing that popped up, but I don't know. And now I have the Heathcliff song in my head, which is going to be there for a very long time.
But yeah, I'm going to be dropping, like after this min goes live, I'll be dropping trailers for Masters and a preview of that as well. So that'll be super exciting because it's just gonna get dropped.
Exactly. So make sure you have book 1, go buy book 2, and you'll get book 3. Like, come on.
I love the whole minting thing, like the surprise of it. I couldn't imagine it when I first, like, what do you mean I'm not getting the cover I'm pointing at?
Right.
But it's like, oh, but this one's better.
I didn't see this one.
So it's good. It's like, oh, that's a rare. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Nobody else in the world has this. What?
No, this is the only one.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Well, again, tomorrow at 6 a.m. Central.
Yep.
10 p.m. Brisbane time.
Brizzy.
Brizzy time. An Echo in Time, Atlantis, book 2 of the series, goes live.
Actually, hold on. I may need correcting because I think Tom might be down. I think we're all on the same time now, actually. So I think 10 p.m. is correct.
Okay.
13 hours and 11 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Yes,
thank
thank
Be online. Don't fall asleep, Traci.
Don't make me think stuff. 6 in the morning. Are you kidding? What?
Yeah.
I can't math. I can't math.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Traci. A pleasure as always. Always.
Thank you so much for having us.
Great to catch up. Love your energy, love your excitement, and just always love hearing about your books, current and future books.
Absolutely.
Yay. Well, you certainly will. You don't get a choice. So.
Come back anytime.
Going, where's the moving covers? I want my moving covers getting.
Exactly. If you haven't seen any of Traci's trailers for her books, go check them out on our socials because we share them. But she does an amazing job with AI movies. As you can tell, she grew up in where her early career was in the movies. So she's very talented with the AI video creations. So check out the trailers, go buy the books, and be there to get book 3. Have 1 and 2 in your wallet and be ready.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll come back anytime, Traci. We thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Always a good time.
Always a good time. All right. Well, what else do we have?
Let's talk about New Stuff Friday.
New Stuff Friday.
We have 10 minutes to talk about New Stuff Friday.
We can do it.
We definitely can do it. This is not a super heavy New Stuff Friday day.
Yeah, but we've got some music.
We've got some music. We've got Traci's book.
Traci.
And some songs. So let's start with music. And we've got a single.
We do have a single.
You wanna
from Luciano Marzano? Or no, there's no this Marazzo. Accentuato.
Yes. I was waiting for you to say it.
Oh, okay. I imagine this is from an actual piazza.
It's a Accentuato is a miniature of incisive rhythmic character in which Pizzola translate his urban pulse into language of the guitar.
Oh.
An almost percussive energy shaped by sharp accents, syncopations, and harmonic tensions that resolve quickly, like phrases delivered all at once.
Sounds exciting.
With intention.
So Astor Piazzolla. Piazzolla. Okay, I think I said it right. Looks like he has passed on. So maybe this is somebody. This is Luciano's taking his
impression of it. Well, let's listen to the preview.
Let's listen. Let me scroll down. Here's a little, let me turn it up so you guys can hear. Nice. I love it.
Guess it's a tango, more than a literal tango. Accidentado is an attitude.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Very interesting tango, I guess you could say. I mean, it's obviously from Argentina, so they can tango to anything. Yes. But yeah, our Argentinian tango is a very fun genre to incorporate into your, but beautiful, beautiful guitar music. So that is for sale. That is $3.
$3 or $2.70 if you own About Stuff Episode 0 or the Gutenberg Bible.
There you go.
In Ada.
Yes, in Ada, the creative portal.
There's only 100.
Oh, go grab them.
100 units.
I got to hear the rest of the song and see if it turns into like.
And that is tomorrow at 6 a.m.
6 a.m. for
Central Time. We did talk about an echo in time for a while, but
we did. We could
the
talk
last
about it again.
Mint for 6 a.m. is An Echo in Time Atlantis by Traci Harding. $5.99 USD or ADA. Don't miss out.
Don't miss out. Go get one of the amazing covers. We will share them on Discord, and I'll make some fun stuff with them. But they're very talented illustrators and visions that all went into this. Yes. So very, very cool mint. Make sure you get book 1 as well, and then you get book 3 for free. So it's a great deal.
Next we have Songero.io, which is part of the song ecosystem with a new single, No Sugar.
No Sugar.
No Sugar. I want
no sugar.
Lord to say that.
Oh,
No sugar.
We need their call-in number.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night.
And no sugar.
Music single by Songero, and I'm assuming we have a sample.
We do. If it starts off with Lord saying no sugar, that's gonna be too perfect. But.
No sugar, please. Make it strong.
Oh, it's about.
There's so much I want to ask. Truth is.
No, there's no sugar in your coffee. You don't want to water down the truth.
Deep.
It is deep. It is deep.
Songero's like he's pretty country. He's like the soulful country. Is that the gist we're going for?
Yes.
I was waiting for some comments to pop up from the community. But yeah, he's got that whole soulful, contemporary, clear voice.
Mm-hmm. So no sugar. 300 units, one cover. $6 USD in ADA, or $5.40 USD in ADA for while it's holding Song, Stuff Revolution, About Stuff Episode 0, or the Gutenberg Bible. And that is at 3 p.m. Central Time. Because daylight savings.
I
called it out last time, and I should have said something.
Yeah, and he actually was like, "Did you guys have a time change?" And I was like, "Oh, we talked about it on the podcast." But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Living in Europe and not experiencing our stupid U.S. time changes.
It's dumb.
Oh, look at this. If they sell out tomorrow, Songero AI will have over $4,000 in pure profit in its first month of existence. That is pretty awesome for
Impressive.
not a lot of musicians
In a bear market.
in a bear market. I mean,
In
it is
the bearish of markets.
it is a great community.
Yes,
If you
it's
guys
amazing.
want to be in an awesome community, go check out Song Market Cap if you have not yet, because beautiful, beautiful, loving community there.
And Songero.
And Songero, who's a beautiful man.
Beautiful
Yes.
AI man.
Beautiful AI man.
It wants no sugar.
No sugar.
Yeah, so we've got 2 different mint times tomorrow. We've got the 6 a.m. time slot and then the 3 p.m. Central time slot, which is Songero. So
Fantastic.
it's excellent stuff.
Awesome. Well, we did pretty perfect time management there.
We did, which is unusual
It
for a lot of things.
is. It is.
Yeah, so thank you again to Traci.
Yay, Traci.
Just one of my favorite people
Mm-hmm.
in general.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to her mint tomorrow. Thank you to everybody that joined us today. Looks like we had a
Indeed.
fair amount of
Very, very high numbers.
yes.
Still in the 200s. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. Next week, come back and we will have another special guest. We'll have a film director from a new film releasing next week that is doing it in a very different way.
Yes.
For a very different industry, I guess you could say.
Only on
Stuff.io.
Stuff.io.
We do not require exclusivity, but when you give it to us, we enjoy it. So yes, you can only get this movie on Stuff.io.
I like it when creators want people to own their stuff.
It is nice. It is nice.
Just works out for everybody.
Yeah. And this is gonna be a great educational video that reaches a lot of people for some really good causes. So
Absolutely.
we'll see if we can slowly change the world. It's all we ask. It's always, it's all we try to do here at Stuff.io. Just slowly change the world with technology.
Change all the stuff.
Change all this. We should change our tagline. Change all the stuff. People be like, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Awesome. Well, thanks everybody.
Thanks
for joining
guys.
us.
See you later. Sorry for the weird beginning. I'll get all of our
No more echoes.
streaming. I know. Anyway, see you next week.
Bye. Thank you.